2018 ITTF Team World Cup, the first semi-final in the men's tournament. You know what I'm going to ask. London, are you ready? Let us welcome in our first team in this men's semi-final. Please welcome Team China. Represented by Fan Zhendong, Shushin and Malong. Team China. Versus Team England. Represented by Paul Drinkle, Sam Walker and Liam Pitchford. Team England. China against England. Teams enter the arena.
We start with the men's doubles. Zhu Jin, Ma Long, they've played together in the first 3 matches for China. China beat France 3-0, Sweden 3-0, and Germany 3-0, yet to drop a match. And they've just kept the same order as they have in the previous 3. Likewise with England, Sam Walker, Paul Drinkle will play the doubles, and Liam Pitchford will play the 2 singles. Pitchford, of course, in absolutely fine form. He's flying at the moment. We've probably got the best left-hander in the world and the best right-hander in the world playing together, and the left-handed, right-handed combination, we agreed yesterday, will probably the best combination. So the best of 5 games. Xu Xin to serve.
1 love.
Good positive start there by Paul Drinkle. He was going for the flick. They've got to be positive here. They just can't afford to play safe, to keep the ball on the table.
Love 2.
I think here, Will, it's a high-risk strategy and go for it.
Yeah, England have got to go for it. But it's important they get a start here so they feel like they're in the match. If they lose 3, 4, 5 points in a row and go down, the heads can go down, and that can be a really uphill battle. Just get on the scoreboard here. It would be very, very nice.
3, 1.
Good topspin from Paul Drinkle. Good footwork to get round. We'll see that again. There he goes. And he topspin that straight down the line. Ma Long at full stretch. Oh, Paul Drinkle. Electric footwork and a rocket forehand topspin down the line. The boys like it.
Great shot from Paul. You don't see the Chinese flat-footed like that too often. Great shot.
11-7.
Unlucky. After a much better performance, a little bit of luck. They could have been a lot tighter, but nevertheless, Xu Xin, Ma Long take the second game, 11-7. Of course, it's the best of 5 games. China now just needing 1 more game. And the players back in their corners while we watch some of the highlights from that second game. And there we can see confirmation of the situation in this first match of the semi-final. 11-2, 11-7. Serves at the business end of this first game. Oh, great shot. Good disguise, used his body well. Forehand topspin down the line. The bench are on their feet. Liam Pitchford takes the first game, 11 points to 8. And that's a great start for Pitchford. Just what he needed, Will. He needed to win that first game.
He needed a quick start, and he's got a quick start. Fan Zhendong will know he's in a match now. China will know they're in a match. He can be super proud of his start. Brilliant stuff from Liam Pitchford.
Unbelievable performance.
Confirmation there on screen. Fan Shendong going down in the first game to Liam Pitchford. Hence the reason the point was called. Fan Shendong just playing that a little bit tighter now, just making it a little bit more difficult for Pitchford to get in with his topspins.
Really solid start to this set for Fan Zhendong. Under a bit of pressure of Liam in the first set. Answered it well.
You can see he's determined to get in with that first strong topspin and have Pitchford blocking as opposed to Pitchford topspinning strong.
Really good from Liam there. Counter topspin, backhand. Such a strong shot. He's used it so well in this competition. Just a little kick off the ball. Fantastic hands from Pitchford.
Well done, Liam Pitchford there.
England fans are loving it here. The Copperbox atmosphere is really picking up.
Again, Fan Shendong up at the table, getting in with the first topspin, forcing Liam Pitchford away from the table. Liam Pitchford still doing very well, but it's just that little bit more difficult when you're up against arguably the strongest topspin in the game and you're just a few yards away from the table.
He played very well in every opening of the game, and I didn't give up. I focused on every point, and I win the game.
Wonderful. Thank you for coming to London, and Dong Si Ni Jung Wo.
Colin Wilson clearly brushing up on his Chinese there. The players in the middle of their pre-match practice. But there we have Ma Long, 29 years of age, world ranked at number 7. I think we both agree, Will, that's not necessarily reflective of his ability at this point in time. It's worth noting that Ma Long is the only player alongside Kong Ling Hui to have won the men's singles at the Worlds, the Olympics, the World Cup and the World Tour Grand Finals. So that's two pretty elite players, Ma Long, Kong Ling Hui. Kong Ling Hui, formerly coach of the women's team, China. One of the best games I've seen, the final of the 2000 Olympics. Kong Ling Hui beating Janove Waldner. What a final that was. And a 3-0 victory over England. Come on, Sam. Well done.
2-10.
And I think the point you make, Will, that Ma Long just hasn't taken the pressure off at all, is a credit to the England players. Complete respect. And there it is, the flick. And Ma Long takes the third game, 11-2. China secure their place in the final here at the ITTF Team World Cup. And England will be disappointed that they can reflect on a great performance throughout this tournament. Only ever made the semi-final once before, back in 1990, so it's a great achievement by the England team.